everyone. Welcome to Badger Nerdworks Nerd News. News about nerds and sometimes about nerd topics. On January 28th, a Navy SEAL team carried out a raid on an Al-Qaeda compound in Yemen's Beta Governorate. The mission encountered trouble when the MV-22 Osprey aircraft, piloted by a Marine pilot off the USS Macon Island, had to make a hard landing, resulting in the destruction of the aircraft by the team and several injuries. A subsequent firefight between the forces in the compound and the Navy SEALs resulted in the deaths of 14 militants, Chief Petty Officer William Ryan Owens, 36, and numerous civilian casualties, including the 8-year-old daughter of U.S.-born radicalized cleric Anwar al-Awlaki. Al-Qaeda called the raid and the president foolish and said the raid had ignited the flame of jihad. The terrorist group went on to say that Trump's vow to eradicate Islamic terrorism was not, quote, directed to the Islamic militants only, but to all the Muslim men, women, and even children. The Pentagon on Friday posted a video it claimed had been recovered from the raid, only to remove the footage from its video distribution website, acknowledging that it was captured during a previous raid in Yemen in 2007. In response to fears of censorship in the scientific community, a number of rogue and alt accounts have been showing up online. The Twitter account Rogue NASA says, quote, "If and when the time comes that NASA has been instructed to cease tweeting/sharing info about science and climate change, we will inform you," end quote. And or, quote, "Science is not a partisan issue. Science is the foundation of our society. We owe so much to peer-reviewed scientific research," end quote. The Rogue NASA Twitter account has grown to over 800,000 followers since it first tweeted on January 25th. In addition to providing information on pro-science demonstrations, the Twitter account claims to have raised over $200,000 for nonprofits in less than a week. These include Girls Who Code and NMSI. Finally, in esports, on January 29th, the E-League Counter-Strike Global Offensive Grand Final became a grueling battle and a worthy end to the competition. Vitus Pro clashed with Astralis for 88 of the possible 90 games in standard play. A best-of-3 rounds decided the winner, with the best-of-30 games deciding a round. Virtus Pro controlled the first round, winning 16-12. Astralis rallied in the second round, winning 16-14, taking the win in the third 16-14. But the real story is one of guts, best exemplified by Game 19 of Round 2. Astralis player XYP9X found himself stranded 1v3. In a fight-or-flight situation where normal logic would dictate flight, he chose fight. First he found the angle on NEO, but soon was clipped by Bialy, reducing him to a single hit point. With animal-like instinct, XYP9X set up 2 perfect ambushes, letting Pasha Biceps and Bialy walk into their own headshots. XYP9X won the game and set the pace for Astralis for the remainder of the competition. And finally, on Badger Nerd News, we present our non-alternative fact. That being that scientists have proven, yet again, the Earth is round. Look at that picture. That is from the International Space Station. It's round. It's been proven for a long time, since the Greeks. Thank you for watching Badger Nerd News. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment in the comment section below.
Marker.
Vitus Pro clashed with Astralis for 88 of the possible 90. Who wrote this? Who's writing this shit, Jerry? Seriously? You know what? F it. We'll do it in post. I'll read it, Jerry. All right? I'm reading it. Jesus. We'll do it. Virtus Pro class.